Yeah, we'll move on to maximum hardening. 2/5, 2 mid block. Form for the rest of this turn. Your attacks get +2 damage. Period. We've now moved on to the back page. None of this is really associated with a character per se. It's all just like back page stuff here. So we're gonna see whatever. So form for the rest of this turn. Your attacks get +2 damage. Period. Response: after you block with an attack. After you block an attack with this card, that attack gets -4 damage. You may commit 1 foundation to build this card face down. Incredible, absolutely incredible. This card feels very much like giving something -4 damage on a partial block is nuts. It's so strong. Like let's talk about this card versus like 0 gravity lift, right? I got a 3 high for 6 0 gravity lift coming in. I block with maximum hardening. I respond for -4 damage. I commit my foundation. I build it down. 0 gravity lift is now a 2 damage throw that I partial block, so I'll take 1 damage from it. Maybe they checked a 3 on their 0 gravity lift. They committed 2 foundations to make their 0 gravity lift do 1 damage and then continue. And then this form says for the rest of this turn, your attacks get +2 damage. The thing about, I said yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever I said about Kirishima 3 is, boy howdy, I don't know how that guy kills people. How does that guy kill people? We found it. It's just maximum hardening. Form, my moves get +2 damage. We sling them. As Dobby said, right? As Soldier said, on fire, it's +5 damage to every Dobby attack. You'll die. You'll just die. As well as its defense for him. Like this is cool. Under Tokoyami symbols, right? All of your, like, you just slam this, play your first move as Summon Dark Shadow, not Summon Dark Shadow, Dark Shadow Ruin, and now it doesn't count as progressive, and now just they all get free stats. Yeah, this is good. Gives Flame Flicker a good target for free momentum. Oh, I didn't like that. That's silly. That's really silly. Yeah, this card is going to see some play in some really aggro combo decks. And the fact that it has this really awesome response on the back end as well, it just says that, like, it just has value in multiple slots. Very cool. I'm going to see if I can get the poll up, because I like the poll. It makes me feel good. Apparently not, though. We got Eerie. Yeah. 2/5/3 low block ally unique. At the start of your end phase, ready 1 non-unique asset or foundation that has not been ready during this turn's combat phase. Period. Response: remove, discard 1 momentum. Before the damage step of your rival's attack, reduce its damage to your current health -1, minimum 1. This is really good. This is really good. Obviously, there's going to be an errata. Apparently, we missed the words while it's in your stage. Hello, what up, Head Hustle? Tim, you can correct me on this. This card works inside of the discard pile. Technically, we missed the words while it's in your stage. But that's how it was intended, right? While it's in your stage, you just get to re-ready a card on your turn. And then you get to just save yourself from 1 attack. If my opponent is going for exactly lethal and I'm not at 1, I don't die. So that feels good. My poll is still broken. I think this card is rad. This will get the 7th needed word added. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a good card. This is just a good card. For these 3 symbols, it's incredible. I do not look forward to Momo putting this card inside of her stage. It's already hard enough to kill that character. Being allowed to re-ready a foundation and that character is super good. Yeah, this is very good. This is a very good. This is a very good trading card. I'm happy about it. How about Jiro? Yeah, good Jiro also says that, like, I just don't get raffle stomped. Takoyaki, 1/5/2 high block. Has anybody had this food before? What is this food? What is takoyaki? I guess I can look it up, right? What is takoyaki? Let's look. is a ball-shaped Japanese snack made of wheat flour-based batter and cooked in a special molded pan. It is typically filled with minced or diced octopus. Makes sense. Tempura crabs. This looks good, guys. This looks yummy. I love octopus. We need to get me to Japan? Sub goal? Hey, head hustle. We try to have worlds in Japan. I'm in. I'm in. All right. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, I don't even know where we were. Hold on. Pause. All right. Takoyaki. 1/6/2 high block. Enhance. Destroy. This attack gets +2 or -2 damage. Draw 1 card, period. Neat. I think. It's interesting. Hold up. It being a 1/6 is good. Selectively, I mean, destroying a foundation for +2, -2, draw 1 is good. Let's look at the 3 character response. Remove after this card enters your discard pile during the enhanced step, gain 1 health. Period. All right, so that's not card text on the card. It is just enhance destroy +2, -2 damage, draw a card. This is pretty neato. I like the 6 check. I really like the 6 check. Feels very good in Mimic. Yeah, this is neat. Do these symbols need +2, -2, draw 1? I mean, draw 1 is never bad, ever. And then accidentally getting the extra health. I do like the Fat Gum Amajiki Kirishima response existing because, like, this is when they went out and they had a snack, right? So I think it's cool. Kind of goes hard in Kirishima 1. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think this card is fine. Definition of meh. I'm excited to see people play with it. Hold on, what's the rarity of it? It's an uncommon. This card might be really good in sealed. Onto Twisty Surroundings. 3/5/2 mid block, breaker 2 terrain. Enhance, discard 1 momentum, : change the zone of this attack to any other zone, playable while committed, playable by either player. Incredible. Response commit. After your rival makes a check to play an attack, it gets -2. Failing that check does not end the combat phase, period. This is so chat is spamming Maze Castle. This card is not Maze Castle. Maze Castle was a 0 mid block and a 2 diff. This is a 3 diff 2 mid block. Maze Castle was messed up. This card is fine. This card is good. This card is a good ultra rare. I am excited to play this card all over the place in my decks. Discard a momentum to make sure I full block a move. Incredible. Having breaker without breaker. Incredible. My opponent plays a back alley on a 5, right? They check a 3. They've got 3 foundations and their character. 9 times out of 10, they commit the 2 foundations and then they do it. Well, they have to. When I commit Twisty Surroundings, they fail the card. They can't tap out their whole board for a back alley. They're not allowed to. They put their back alley, they pick it up off their table, and they put it in the discard pile, and then they do this. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Discard 1 momentum, make my plus ultra block happen. Incredible. Absolutely correct. This is such a good card. And then they get it back because Mimic. Sure, man, I guess. This card is super, super good. And these 3 symbols are going to absolutely love this defensive piece. Love it. On to the attacks. We've got Bubble Restraint. It's a 6/3, 3 mid block, 3 low for 6 throw. Love that. It's got air, good, water. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I have to look at a thing. Sorry, guys. We're going to do... Okay, just making sure. It's got air, good, water, throw, enhance. If your rival tries to block this attack with a foundation card, the block modifier gets +3 period. So essentially, it's a attack card or nothing. Or I guess you got the other types of cards. That's fine. Response as attack deals damage. Your rival's block modifiers get +1 for the rest of the turn. So it's this one gets a little quick, and then if this throw deals damage, all my moves get fast for the rest of the turn. Vamoria, no. Bubble Girl did not get shown yet. I don't believe she has a character card inside the set. She could have a character card in promos, but she doesn't have one here. This is fine. It's a 6-diff, which is a little rough deck building wise. Like, that's not consistency. But like, this card is good enough to, if I check well on it, to want to run. So the issue with 6-diffs is not when you check well are they good, it's when you check bad. Is this card worth committing 3 foundations for? If you have other cool tricks and other cool ways to make this 3 low for 6 work, yeah, absolutely. But the question is like, what happens when I check poorly? What happens when I check poorly? So I dig it. I dig it. And then we've got Centicoil. It's a 4/3/2 low block 4 mid for 4 slams. Got death, fire, life response. After you play this card, choose one card in your rival's card pool. That card cannot leave the card pool during the combat phase, period. Probably really fun in Ochako too. This card? It's a throw, so she can't pick it back up, if that matters to you at all. She does say non-throw, if your non-throw deals damage. We'll move on. After you play this card, choose one card in your rival's card pool that can't leave. Kind of neato if you've got your opponent who's trying to cheat progressive and momentum. Kind of cool versus things like Asui, right? Discard 1 momentum. This deck gets +1 speed and +1 damage for each card in your rival's card pool. This is a kind of more fairly statted, slightly slower Walkling. Or not Walkling, Tongue Whip on the life symbol, and it is Tongue Whip on 2 other symbols, right? Like, Death Manette is going to go crazy for this card. How many times can I put things in your card pool? I'll discard 1 of my momentum and then slam +3/+3 on it. So 4 diff for 7. That feels very good. After you play this card, choose a card in your rival's card pool. That card can't leave. This kind of helps the Momo matchup, right? You pick one of their weapon foundations or assets, and then you're like, hey, that one doesn't get to move, and it's stuck there. I will note that it does clear during the end phase, but during the combat phase, it's stuck. I like this card. I think it's actually perfect for being a common inside of the draft. This is a cool card that will see some amount of play. Duplicate Deception Stab. I'm gonna take a second, and I'm gonna say it again. Jasco Games, please put this kind of art on every card that you make. This art is incredible. This art is nuts. 6/3, 2 mid block, 4 low for 7. Throw weapon. Holy cow. It's got death, life. I wish it was me. The Mavs fan, dig a lap, man. Death, life, void, enhance. If this is your first attack this turn, remove 1 random card from a rival's hand, period. After this attack resolves, add that card to their hand. Hey, is that the last one you got? Clear it. And then first enhance, hand, remove, unflip 1 momentum. This card says while it's in my hand, I can get rid of it, unflip my cool 1 check, flip the 1 check, draw 2 more cards. This card is so cool for Toga 2. This card is, I'll repeat, this card is so cool for Toga 2. And it is, the card punishes you because you have to play 1 checks and 6 diffs if you want this duplicate deception stab to work. This is so cool, guys. This is so cool. This is incredible design for what it's for what we want. Unflip blood transfer and recovery girl, I guess, yeah. Yeah. This card looks beautiful. I think this card is gonna see some amount of play. This card is a very cool ultra rare.
Fusillade.
One more time.
Fusillade.
Okay. Foresight. Fusillade. It's a 4-3, 4 high for 4 with a 2 low block. Range slam tech. Enhance. Look at the top card of your deck. Period. You may discard it. Interesting. Enhance. Name a card type. Your rival reveals the top card of their deck. If the revealed card matches the named type, draw 1 card. So this is incredible in Night Eye because you get to take and put you get to put any number of those cards back, right? You just get to pick. Look at the top card of your deck. You may discard it. It's also it's just the top card of your deck. Okay, this card's a cheater card. This card's a cheater. This card cheats. Look at the top card of your deck. You may discard it. That's some Ivy Jiro nonsense. Name a card type. Your rival reveals the top card of their deck. If the revealed card matches the card named type, draw 1 card. Yeah, this is neat. I think it really depends on like what block zone coverage looks like in Night Eye's kit. I don't think it's gonna be really played outside of his stuff, but this is cool. This is cool. Hair Razor Slash. 3/3, 2 high block, 2 high for 3. Mr. Brave, stun 1. All right, everybody. Raise your hand if before this card was previewed, you knew who Mr. Brave was. Uncle Tony, that's what I'm talking about. I will say, when I was looking up pictures for thumbnails of like Fat Gum, I did randomly see Mr. Grave kind of in the background or whatever from a thing. I ain't got a freaking clue what this guy's superpower is. So let's see if we can dissect it by reading his card. Mr. Brave stun 1, weapon. Okay, he uses weapons. Enhance, this attack gets -2 speed and +2 damage. Okay. I don't know. He hits hard. He's slow and he hits hard. That's what we know about a 3-diff. I actually looked up his quirk. You won't be able to guess. He can harden his hair into sharp weapons. Huh. He uses his hair as swords. Wow. Wow. How brave. How brave. This card is not very good. This card does not do enough as a 3-diff to warrant being played. It's a 0 high for 5 3-diff. It's a common. It's going to be neato in draft and sealed play. This card will see 0 constructed play. Unless there's some crazy thing with like Jiro needs this as a weapon, right? Yeah. This card's whatever. Hold up. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait. I hold on. I want to pronounce it. I don't know how to. Hold on. We're looking. Frotskis. I had a really good chili cheese dog for Frotskis one time. What? Hold on. How to pronounce?
Fafrodskis.
Fafrodskis. One more time.
Fafrodskis.
All right. We have next Meteor.
Fafrodskis.
It is a 5/2/1 low block, 5 high for 5, charge ranged. Enhance, this attack gets +1 damage for each of your face down foundations, period. I don't care about any of that. Jasco Games, this art is so sick. Please do this for set 6. Needs to be nothing but this artwork. This artwork is so fire. It's so good. Holy shit. Wow. This art is so good. 5/5 for 5. That is half of Frog Lashing. I'm in. This card's great. This card's super, super good. It's charge and ranged. It's a high. Incredible. Absolutely. Oh, I got you, Damdel. I got you.
Fafrodskis.
There you go. This deck gets 1 damage for each of your face down foundations. This is good. Super, super good. I think this makes Asui 1 under these 2 symbols live again. I think that Ochako under 2 of these symbols really enjoys this card. I think like an Ochako 2 that like flips her whole stage is going to feel good. This is going to be a 5 diff, 7 high for 8, 7 high for 9, and then you pick it back up and then slam it again. It's 7 high for 9. That's good. That's some good stuff. I think it's totally deserves the 2 check. It's red. It's red. It's red. It's red. We'll move on. We have Piercing Barrage. 4/3, 1 high block, 3 mid for 3 weapon. Combos with 3 damage. Combo enhance. This attack gets 3 damage. Okay. Enhance. If this attack deals damage, your next check to play an attack with a predator 3 damage gets 3 damage or less gets +2. Incredible. This card is absolutely cracked. Combo enhance for +3 damage is nuts. Making my next thing easier to play is nuts. This is incredible in Moonfish. This is incredible in Uobami. This is incredible in any character that can just accidentally give your 3 damage tribal more stats, right? This is a 3 damage move 3 damage move bomb, as that also works with like lubes up your next check. It's plus your next check. This is great. This is so good. And we'll talk about the next one, Storm of Blades. For 1 check, be careful of it. It's a 1 mid block, 3 mid for 3. Speed's a little low for a 1 check, but we'll see what it does. After this attack resolves, hit, block, whatever. After it resolves, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. As your next form, you may play 1 attack with a printed damage 3 or less discarded this way. No check necessary. So the cool thing about this card is it plays the card from not your hand. And so if you can play this 3 or less 3 damage or less attack, you get to just slam it. You get all its abilities, but then like you could just start doing this thing wasn't played from my hand. I'll commit your card. This thing wasn't played from my hand. It'll get +1 damage. I think if there's any way for you to like clear the cards out of your card pool as you do stuff, it's going to feel very, very, very awesome. I also think that Storm of Blades doesn't interrupt Uobami. I'm gonna go look that up real quick. Remove 3 cards from your discard pile. The next printed 3 damage attack you try to play gets -1 difficulty. She doesn't say +1 to your check. Okay, so it does get -1 difficulty, but the no check necessary. It's very cool. Yeah, this card is cool. I think it's a really awesome build around. I think it might be the thing that these 3 damage move checks need in order to make their dreams come true. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Vindicating Smash. Now we're talking. 5/3, 2 high block, 4 mid for 7. Fury Punch. Enhance. If this attack's damage is 15 or greater, draw 2 cards and your rival discards a card, period. I have been doing everything I can not to curse in this video. I fucking love this card. I love this card, guys. This is exactly what I want. This is everything I want. This is good for Deku 1. This is good for Deku 4. This is good for everybody under the good symbol that plays Texas Smash. Incredible. And the Deadlock Enhance, your rival discards a card, period. Musky loves this too, 100%. Yeah. The art is insane on this card. This is the card that I don't get XRs. I might get 4 of these. This card is so cool. This card is so cool, guys. Oh, this card is so neat. Yeah, I love this card. I think this card is absolutely rad. There's nothing that I could say. This card is so incredible in the decks that I want to play. Amazing. On the foundations, we've got Broken Psyche. It's a 2/5/3 low block response remove. After you take damage from an unblocked attack, add 1 card with a check value of 6 from a discard pile to your hand. Playable while committed. Nuts. Hey, I took damage. Let me go and add this 0 mid block to my hand and make it happen. Enhance flip, discard 1 momentum. Change this attack's damage to 2. Ooh, wowzers. That's very, very strong. Wowzers, that's very, very strong. Flip, discard momentum, change this attack's damage to 2. Flip, reset. Flip, reset. Under these 3 symbols, incredible. Incredible. Man, this card is so good. It's very similar to what Dobby clones do, right? Or decoy duplicate. Sorry, decoy duplicate. I keep calling it Dobby clones. Decoy duplicates. Should be removed. Nah, you gotta pay momentum. You're good. You're still taking the 2 damage. Yeah, this card is very, very strong. I like that Twice is really good at saving his teammates. This is great. This is very cool. Bubble Distraction. 3/5/3 low block, enhance commit. This attack gets +X or -6 damage. X equals its block modifier. So this is interesting. There's a 3 diff that wants you to play bad cards. It has the good symbol, which means we can play it in All Might 7, who really cares about having very bad blocks. Everybody else in the game wants to have good blocks. And so, like, it's interesting that, like, I don't know, the worst blocks that happen on attack cards are, like, 3s. There's or All Might 6, you're right. All Might 6, not All Might 7, you're right. There's accidentally, like some moves that have 4 mid blocks or stuff, but, like, not really. This card's fine. It probably could have had, like, 1 more thing. But I don't know. This card's fine. This card's fine. Nothing to write home about. Fine uncommon. Heroic Assistance. It's a 2/5/2 high block ally foundation. Response flip. After 1 or more of your foundations is committed due to rival effect, ready 2 foundations that have not been ready this combat phase, period. +5 ultra. This does say attack. This attack is +X equal to its block modifier. So it's just the attack. This card's good. This card's good. If I stun 1, I get to ready 2. Good exchange rate. There's some cards on this that are like that for deadlock abilities, and this is just like, you know, we get to do it now. And then deadlock enhance flip. Look at your rival's hand. You may change the zone of this attack. That's incredible. That's very, very strong. This card stops force of kinds once per game. Kind of. It kind of does. Yeah, this is a neato card. Yeah, I like this. I like this one. It's good. 2/5/2 high block for a re-readying effect is like a little rough in our current environment, but we'll just have to see. Intense Stare. 2/4/2 mid block. Form once per turn. Discard 1 or more cards. Commit 1 non-character card in your rival stage with a difficulty equal to or less than the number of cards discarded, period. This card is so good. Form once per turn. I will discard these 2 bad cards and commit your defensive piece. It has, like, All Might 4 gets to play this card under the all symbol. And it's just a form, not a first form. It's 1 or more cards. If you're going in for a big move, does Night Eye draw on discard? No. Night Eye draws after a move hits, and he seals cards. This is, I think this is a good card. I think as like a one of in a lot of decks, I think it's going to see a lot of. I think you could see play. Form once per turn, discard a card, selective stun. I mean, people already play this card as an enhance on Snack Time, right? Snack Time's main ability is not the +1 speed, but it's the stun 1. But I get to pick it. That's the one that I don't want you to have. Hey, your decoy duplicate, I'm not going to give you a chance to shut me down. I'm just going to form, discard 2 cards, get rid of your decoy duplicate. Sorry, man. I've got 2 of these. I'll discard more. Shigeru gets a lot of cards. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hey, look at this. It's a 2/5/2 high block. Enhance commit. Reveal 1 foundation card from your hand, : First off, amazing flavor win. Amazing flavor win. Hey, look at this thing. Commit, reveal one foundation card in your hand. This deck gets plus X speed. X equals the printed difficulty on the revealed card. 0. This card's good. Incredible common. It means that like people under these 3 symbols could be playing higher difficulty moves and probably like get away with it. Because like giving commit for plus 3 speed sometimes is like incredible, right? Under the death symbol, you could be like, hey, I'll commit. Look at this league invitation. Here it is, plus 3 speed. So that feels good. I almost kind of wish it had minus as well, but like maybe that's like a little too strong. Just because it's a commit cost, and like most people are playing 1s and 2s, so commit for show you this block zone I have, and then minus 2 speed. It might even could have been like X plus 1. I don't know. There's something a little off about this card. If the heretics that want to just get rid of set 1 get their way, I think this card will see a lot of play. But as is, I think there's just older stuff that's a little stronger. No time to waste. Hold on. Shares no symbols. Okay. I was like, here's a 4 diff. 4, 5, 1 mid block, form, commit 1 rival asset, foundation asset. Pretty incredible. Enhance, destroy. This deck gets minus 3 speed, playable, committed. Guys, this card's good. This card's just good. It's a 4 diff, which is super scary, but like if you can, I don't know, it's got a recovery girl symbol, and so like, you know, you just like slam this in, the destroy, playable, committed, minus 3 speed. Very much worth it. I think this is a cool card. It really just depends on how much can you bank on having this 4 diff work out for you. This is an incredible card. This card's great. Yeah, if you can afford this, these abilities are cracked. Absolutely cracked. Pass through walls. 2, 6. 3 high block. Response, flip. After rival plays a break ability, cancel it. No. Knock that off. Response, flip. After rival plays an ability on asset, cancel it. No. Knock that off. This is the C word twice. It says cancel 2 times. This card can't be bad. It just can't. It can't be bad. It's a 6 check that says after they play an ability on asset or breaker, cancel. It's a 4 of in every sideboard, 3 of in a sideboard, 1 of main board, 2 of sideboard. You're playing 4 of this card across your main and side. You just are. Chase rare of the set. Pass through walls. It's funny because the picture is very derpy. Stopping for breakfast. 5/3 low block unique. Response, remove. After rival plays an ability on action card, cancel it, period. Canary card. We love canary cards. If actions are too strong, get rid of them, right? Doesn't really help the idea of the cremation turn 1 play. This card certainly says that I'm not going to get runawayed anymore. Runaway? Not happening. Not on my watch. Yeah, this card is super strong with decks that want to play actions very late. I'm pretty sure that this card does not stop what's its face from getting does not stop Twisting Azure Inferno from getting the +2 damage because the card was played but the ability was canceled. Yeah, stopping for breakfast I think is going to see a lot of play in a lot of sideboards. I'm playing it on a sideboard as soon as I can. Yeah, this card is good. As long as I'm not playing 2 checks, this card is great. And then last one is Support a Friend. 1/5 to mid block. Enhance flip. This attack gets +1 speed. Your next attack gets +1 damage. When I initially read this card, I thought this said this one gets +1 speed. The next one gets +1 speed. That is way better than +1 speed and then +1 damage. But it's good as is. This card is fine. I think this card's going to be really cool in draft. And then Deadlock, Enhance, Destroy, draw 2 cards, playable while committed. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good ability. But having a 1/5/2 mid block that's just like +1/+1 randomly is like not very good. If the game slows down and everybody's going to Deadlock, drawing 2 cards is very, very strong late in a string. And so there's that. Yeah. All in all, Man, set 5 is so cool. Set 5 is the set that I'm most excited about, that I've been excited for the game so far. I've enjoyed all of the other sets. This set, I want to jump in head first, cannonball my way into the cool things that this set has got going on. Obviously, I cut this video up into a bunch. We've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. So I want to implore you to go look at the other first look videos that we've been sharing on the channel. Let me know what your favorites are. The only thing that I haven't seen so far are the secret rares and any promos that exist. But here's the set. Here's the cards we get to play with for this sneak peek. Asterisks, obviously. So with that, thank you much for watching, you guys, and as always, I wish you well.